we're super excited to be back in person here at ONUG after a big long gap of the pandemic. So grateful to be back and at this hosted event. ONUG obviously is spending a lot of time with the community focused around multi-cloud and the challenges that are affecting every operator that needs to deploy applications, workloads into the cloud, deal with connectivity, security there. And that happens to be a theme that we are playing directly to as a company at Forward Networks. We give visibility into the multi-cloud and help you understand the connectivity, if it's secured, help you easily operate it, and also bring that all the way back on-prem, which is also important. Anyone that's operating in the cloud almost certainly has an on-prem infrastructure as well, and needs to secure that, needs to connect it, and make sure it's meeting the goals and appropriate policy that needs to operate there. I think talent's always the challenge, right? And one of the things that we've seen, particularly from a networking talent perspective, is it's hard to get really good people, and it's also hard to retain them, the people that need to operate and secure the network. And it turns out if you have not done a great job of documenting and understanding how that network works, when you do see some of your talent cycle out and new people cycle in, you've got a huge training burden to help to bring them up to speed and to be useful to the organization. And this is another aspect that Forward Networks really helps with, because they can land on day one, they can see that global, beautiful picture of the network, exactly how it works, ask any question they want, see what the operators actually care about, because they've defined the network assurance aspects that should work in that environment all the time. And this can really sort of de-risk and accelerate the time that bringing new talent comes into play. And we see that across the board, but certainly in environments where there's lots of contractors as well that cycle in and out. Forward Networks serves the Global 2000 and federal US government agencies. We work with the biggest of the big networks that exist on the planet and help them meet their compliance needs, their security needs, their visibility needs. We've been in market now for about 5 years and approaching 100 employees as a company. Josh Matthews, who is on our board of directors, he's the co-head of the networking at Goldman Sachs. And one of the great things about that engagement was they became a customer of Forward Networks. They needed help on getting that global end-to-end visibility across their entire network. They wanted to be able to do a high degree of automation around security and assurance there. And so they bought the product, they consumed it for a year, and they could see just how impactful that was to their business. So Josh went to the investing team, told the investing team, you really should invest in this company, because if it impacts us in the way that we've seen, it's also going to impact everybody else that operates a large complex network, which is everybody in the G2K and beyond. And so they invested and led our Series C, and Josh is going to be speaking about that in a talk on Thursday and the value that they've seen as a customer.